Did you know that right now, as you read this, millions are imprisoned without trial? They face unimaginable horrors. This is the reality in China's secret torture camps. This isn't just a local issue, it's a global crisis demanding immediate attention. We're talking about systematic abuse on a massive scale. Forced labor, torture, and even death are commonplace. How can this happen in the 21st century? The answer is simple: silence. The Chinese government denies these camps exist, but the evidence is overwhelming. Survivors' stories, satellite images, and leaked documents all paint a horrifying picture. The world must wake up to this nightmare. China's human rights abuses are shrouded in secrecy. The government operates with an iron fist, silencing any dissent. These camps, hidden from the world, are designed to break the human spirit. Imagine being ripped from your family, accused of a crime you didn't commit. You are thrown into a cramped, filthy cell with dozens of others. The air is thick with fear and despair. You are stripped of your identity, forced to memorize propaganda, and subjected to endless interrogations. The guards watch your every move, ready to punish any infraction. This is the terrifying reality for those trapped inside.
These camps are not random acts of cruelty. They are part of a deliberate system of oppression. The Chinese government targets specific ethnic and religious groups. Uighur Muslims, for example, face the brunt of this persecution. Their culture, language, and religion are under attack. The goal is clear cultural genocide. But it's not just about ethnicity or religion. Anyone deemed a threat to the state is at risk. Activists, journalists, and even ordinary citizens have vanished into these camps.
This is a systematic campaign to crush dissent and control the population. The world cannot turn a blind eye to these atrocities. We must stand together and demand justice for the victims. Section 4. Unveiling the truth. Despite the Chinese government's efforts, the truth is seeping out. Brave survivors have escaped, risking their lives to share their stories with the world.
Satellite images reveal the vast scale of these camps. Leaked documents expose the inner workings of this horrific system. The evidence is undeniable.
Human rights organizations, journalists, and governments around the world are sounding the alarm. The world is watching, and the pressure for accountability is growing. Section 5. A story of survival. One survivor, a young woman named Amina, described her ordeal. She was detained for simply having a copy of the Quran on her phone.
Amina endured months of torture and forced labor. She witnessed unspeakable cruelty inflicted upon her fellow prisoners. Her story is a chilling reminder of the human cost of these atrocities.
Amina's story is not unique. Thousands of others have lived through similar horrors. Their voices deserve to be heard. Their stories must be told. Section 6. The urgency for action. We cannot stand idly by while these atrocities continue. The world must act now to hold China accountable for its crimes against humanity.
Governments must impose sanctions, demand access to the camps, and hold those responsible accountable. Businesses must sever ties with companies complicit in forced labor. We, the global community, must raise our voices in unison. Silence is complicity. Inaction is unacceptable.
Section 7. What can you do? You might feel powerless, but every voice matters. Every action counts.
Educate yourself about the situation in China. Share this information with your friends and family. Contact your elected officials and demand action. Support human rights organizations working tirelessly to expose these abuses. Together, we can make a difference. Let's be the generation that ends this nightmare. Humanity depends on it.